Hello Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your July 2016 love reading. I want to say that sometimes these things manifest right away and sometimes they take a while. Look, oh my god, there's a light coming off the card. Just keep the information in mind. And if it resonates with you, please let me know. Send me a message. I'm interested in your feedback. I love it when I hear from you, and I want to thank my subscribers. I love it when I hear from you. Absolutely. Sometimes I don't get the message right away, but I love it. Engagement. Your life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Somebody getting engaged? Really? Oh, that sounds fantastic. I hope that's true. I hope that's right. That wonderful feeling of getting engaged and being in love. New love. How wonderful. Okay, Spirit. What does Capricorn need to know regarding their love life? July 2016. Cut the card. There. I'm going to leave this big hunk over here. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So here we have the Nine of Pentacles. A very independent, wealthy woman, reversed in her happy life, happy in her garden, upside down. It's don't be afraid to include a man in your life. Here we're juggling money or energy. And that's moving into the past. So you're financially secure there. So, oh my goodness. Okay. So, this doesn't make sense at all with this card. Unless an old marriage is crumbling and a new marriage is beginning. You see these two. I don't know how to make sense of those two together. So, we'll figure that out, huh? Okay, Spirit. And then here we have the Sword of Truth, and it's reversed. So, maybe you don't like what you hear. And then we have Money Standing Still. Money Standing Still. We have 3 finance cards for you, Capricorn. And you are the Earth sign. You are... you're the earthbound, I don't mean to say earthbound. You're, you can be really focused on the material, and you're very good at creating the material world. So let's, this can be you, wanting a relationship. A very successful woman wanting a relationship. That's I've never seen that as a man. It's always been a woman. And it is at the center of your reading. So this could be you. And I want to say the Tower. The Tower is the destruction of old things that don't work anymore. And they fall down, and you build something new on the foundation because they're on faulty ground. It's built on faulty ground. What is that? If God didn't build it, how does that go? It goes asunder or something. I don't know how that goes, but if it's not built with, with the spiritual foundation, it's going to crash and crumble down. If it's no longer serving you, it's going to crumble down. So it's not a bad thing. It can feel scary when it happens, but it's not a bad thing. Okay, Spirit wants me to pull out these 2 cards. Okay, so here's an end of your suffering. You've been suffering and keeping it to yourself. And see the ceiling is like a floor. You turn it upside down, the ceiling, the swords just fall down. So it's an end to your suffering and justice. Okay, so we're just going to set those aside. Spirit just gave me those. And we're going to let's get a couple clarifiers for the Tower. Also want to say the Tower is Major Arcana. A big change in your life. The suit cards, like the Pentacles and the Aces, the Spades, and these are like a regular deck of cards, are the details, the big events in our life are Major Arcana. So, okay, Spirit, the Tower. These two here. Okay, so what we have for the Tower? Oh, we have a message, legal message, and this is a fast-moving situation. Something comes fast, happens fast. Just like this horse runs in wild and crazy, drops something in your lap and runs away. So, and then, okay, this is a love reading with an engagement. So, so this is going to bring the end of something, which means there'll be a new beginning. Okay, so we're going to do the sword, the Ace of Swords, Spirit. Let's take a look at the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Okay, here we have this one and this one. Okay, have a little bit of deception or bad plans. Look at this. Okay, so you get a message, probably legal, you don't like. Really bad plan is to run off in the night, okay? Because you see what's in her boat? A whole bunch of swords. This is, she's carrying everything with her. She's running away with what she's running away from. Just taking it with her, okay? Bad plan. Don't do it. Don't run. You're going to hear a message you don't like. Do not run. You need to stay and face it. Whatever it is. Okay, because there's a new beginning. Obviously, this is telling a story of something crumbling down, and this is a new beginning with someone you love. This is a new beginning. Okay, so Spirit, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Clarifier on Knight of Pentacles. So, okay, we just start doing two from, I'm going to go over here. Okay. This one. Okay, what do you want me to do? One more for her. One more for the Nine of Pentacles. Here we go. Oh, we got two more. Okay. Spirit's telling me what to do. Okay, so at the center of our reading, we have a very independent, wealthy woman who, in the messages, don't be afraid to consider being in a relationship. Don't be afraid to consider including a man in your life. Okay? With the engagement card. That's at the center of your reading. You feel like you've been defending yourself regarding money and messages about money. This could be the balance of funds here, even the fair distribution of funds. See, there's two scales right there. Pentacles in those scales. See, that's the bottom of the scale. See that? You see it? And so we're getting messages. These are messages. And I think the last time I did your reading, the messages were going into the ground, or you weren't listening or something. I'm not sure if that was you. But these messages, you're paying attention to the messages, and it's about the equal distribution of funds. See, 2 scales right there. And these you can hear like talking phone wire, or what do you call that? A deet 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 Morse code thing. Yeah. Where are my words? I don't know. And here, you've been juggling money. Juggling money. You've been juggling money. You're juggling the rainbow. So you're doing it. You're making it work. But this is moving to the past. You're no longer going to be juggling your money. And you need to be patient. Temperance. Temperance. See, card of temperance. So it's a very fiery card. So, but it's a card of being patient. Hang in there. Balance. See, the 2 chalices. This is like represents, black and white, and balance. Balance. So stay balanced. And it has to do with somebody from your past. Okay. And at the foundation of your reading, we have this is also moving into your past. We have money standing still, and you're waiting to hear about it. Your horse. You need your horse to get right set up so he can trot to you with the money. So he's upside down, and it's okay because it's moving into your past. Okay, so the money's coming. And here we have your cups are spilled over, and you're looking into the future, onto a new horizon. But the card is reversed. It may just mean the same thing. But next to this card, you're working really hard on finances. You're working really hard for your money. And it looks like everything's coming in. It looks like everything's coming in. But I don't know why this is reversed, or even if it should be reversed. But you're looking towards, your cups are all spilled over, and these are love. The cups are love, or things, it's something about your heart, and leaving them in the past. Maybe you're no, this isn't, see, this is with, if we could move, if this card might relate better to another part of the deck, or another part of the layout, or the reading. Even this one here, a new beginning after the tower goes down. But this is a good reading, and I certainly feel like I taroted you a story. There is definitely a story here, but I think it's looking like divorce. I think it looks like a divorce. And here we have the even distribution of funds, messages, legal message. Somebody's going to trot in and it's going to change things, and it's going to change the structure of things. The foundation, something's got to crumble apart so you can rebuild. This is crowning your reading, so this is what's happening right now. This is, where we're going. This is your future. You're going to hear a legal message, and this is a warning. This is a bad plan to run off in the night, because it's all going to follow you. You can't get away from this. You need to deal with it. When you deal with it, you'll get your new beginning. This is where you get your new beginning. When you deal with all of this, you'll get your new beginning. You'll have your happy life. But you can't run away from the situation here, because it's going to follow you wherever you go. See, just like this. She's taking all of her issues and worries and fears and pain and legal swords. Swords are truth, and they represent truth, the light of truth. And but it's also issues and pain, and you're taking all of that with you, and you can't do that. It doesn't work. And that's a clarifier on this card. which is the sword of truth. So accept whatever's coming. Let's see. This is falling off the top of the deck. You need to grieve this situation. Let it go. See, these cups are spilled over, but you have two bright, shiny, look at these. They're right side up. And if you turn around and stop grieving, you will see that there's bright. And look at the sun. Look at the sun in the future. All of that bright light off to there. If you release this and just deal with this, let go of the pain, and you have a bright future. It's a good reading. I hope this was helpful. Thank you, Capricorn, for joining me. I really hope I was help to you. If you want a personal and private reading, my email address and my website isn't set up yet. I think you're going to end up with at least for the next week or so, with an empty About Me page. But by mid-July, I should have everything there, and I'm going to work on a scheduling page too. I'm not sure how to do that yet. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Please let me know if this resonated with you. I need to know that I'm hearing Spirit correctly, that I'm helping you. You can do a private message if you like. Thank you so much. I hope I was helpful.